when it comes to the play in the house, I just hope Big Brother like do not allow the deadbeats to flow through the show. Because the deadbeats are aka Ben, we have Chizo, but they are loved by the
Ben
housemates.
has a lot of haters.
They are loved by the housemates. They might flow through the show, and we do not want that. The show is already dead. Don't keep dead people in there. You get?
With Biggie Unpairing The Housemates and the surprise return of the parrot, last week ended with a bang. My name is Chris, and you're welcome to another episode of Paul's Hot Takes BBnaija edition. Today, we'll be discussing all that went down in week 5 in Biggie's house. As always, I am not alone in the studio. I have with me incredible guests. Some you may know, some you may not know, so I'll let them introduce themselves. Starting with the guy wearing his mother's face.
Hi, my name is Utsman, but you can call me Uti because I'm always with the T. So
Period.
I'm here to give you the tea. I am an event MC, and I also am a podcaster on the side. So basically, anything, just I'm your guy. Call on me.
Nice.
Rich. I like that.
Nice.
Hey guys, my name is Kimmy K, a fashion model and a media personality, and I'm so excited to be back. By the way, Chrissy looks so good.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I love this.
This is why I like Kimmy. Other people will just be looking at me.
E.g.
Thank you.
I complimented you earlier.
No, he already
by the
complimented
way,
me, so we're not calling names.
What's up, guys? Welcome. Hi, this is David Ben, Senior Lifestyle Reporter. I'm excited to be back on BBN Hot Takes with Pulse.
Okay, let's get into it.
Drum rolls.
So let's talk about Sunday's eviction. I mean, it wasn't so much of a surprise.
It was long overdue. Like we're waiting. The rascals, get out.
The rascals.
I know that.
I know why you call it the rascals.
Did you see what they did on the stage yesterday? That's what rascals do.
Okay.
Wow.
So like I said earlier, it wasn't a surprise, but I think what was interesting was the poll with the bottom 3. What do you guys think about that?
The money is married, but is he divorced now? Cause
Do you want to go?
Okay. So I wasn't really surprised, because I remember what I said earlier when I was here before. I said from day one, Wani and Handy are my favorites to win this season. It's so obvious that they're the favorites. So even if they were up for eviction, I was so sure they were never going to be the last, even during the bottom 3. But it was surprising to see them, Actually, it was surprising to see them. So that means that the fans need to actually step up. Overconfidence is not, so good on this kind of show. And then as for aces, the truth is, and what I don't like about them is that Tofa and Suj have tied their whole personality to ships. And it does you're not selling yourself. We're not seeing that personality in you. Look at Sean. Sean has a ship, but obviously you can see his personality outside of the ship, and several other people in the house like that. So I think they need to kind of create a niche for themselves. I don't want people to know Tofa as the guy who was shipping with Anita, or Suj as the guy who was shipping with Nelly. When it comes out of the house, the reputation isn't nice for me.
We're going to keep guessing what Tofa really is. Just
the reputation isn't nice for me. So I think obviously people who are fans of the ship of Tofa, Anita, Suj, Nelly, they need to start voting, because obviously this is an eye opener. The reality check. These guys are not. They need your vote. So for me, it was good to see that they needed to see that they were in the bottom 3, so that fans could actually sit up. They themselves could actually sit up.
Last week has been the driest, most uneventful week in Big Brother Naija's entire history. And the interesting thing about this is the fans know this, the viewers know this, Ebuka knows this, Big Brother himself knows this, production knows this, even the housemates themselves know that this particular season is dry.
Yeah.
And it's just not giving what a typical proper Big Brother Naija show is giving. Sure. It should give, and that's why production is scrambling at this point to find ways to save the show and make it interesting for the viewers. Because as a viewer, people are disappointed. You tune into your TV and you realize that you did not miss out on anything because the week has been dry.
Yeah.
But Ebuka handled the live show very well, and a lot of people are only look forward to Ebuka's, questions on the live show. And you could see that Ebuka really tried looking for questions to ask these housemates, because they simply did not give anything worthy of conversations. Because at the end of the day, why do we subscribe to watch Big Brother? It's because we want to see conversations. We want to see the housemates interact with each other. And Sheep is just one of the very many ways that, they can interact with each other. But was anyone surprised that the radicals left?
Nope.
No. It was long coming. The only interesting thing was that, they lasted a long time.
Actually.
And it goes to show that favor in the house is also as important as favor outside the house. I was not a big fan of the radicals, especially Mickey. Femi was okay. But they played a good social game, and they lasted long. And it'll be interesting to see what they're gonna do outside the house. But for last week, week 5, terrible week. It was an okay live show. I liked the questions that Ebuka asked. And for people who keep saying that Ebuka casted Double K strategy to the housemates, I think they're just being very emotional about it. Because at the end of the day, Double K, as they are before the unpairing, they're housemates in the show. Big Brother is not going to come out outrightly to say they're married, but they're going to ask you questions. Why are you kissing someone that you claim that is your friend? But I do like, Cassia's answer. It's just a kiss, Ebuka. It's not that deep. It's just a kiss. But so far, we just managed the show. Let's be honest.
So basically, for me, last week was really, really boring. We had Ozzy doing the tour on Onyeka's matter. We had Tofa trying to lie again about his age for the opt-ins time. That is really, really boring. There was really nothing to look forward to. We've not had a proper confrontation with any of the housemates. For the eviction, the radicals even knew they were going.
Yeah, they did.
So there is really no element of surprise at the end of the day regarding the show. But I think Ebuka entered them. So we're just going to hope at this point that they try and pick up.
Is there hope for the show? I think that's an important question. It's
I feel
almost
like
week 6.
I feel like now
6,
that they're playing individually, which is actually the next thing I wanted us to talk about. So now they've been split up, no more pairs, with the whole ritual thing that people
that was so dramatic.
But that was good.
It was good. I mean, like she said, there was really
the
nothing
housemates will
happening
make you from Big
week.
Brother will do his thing. So you have to do the robe and all.
So now they've been split up and the parrot is back. So how do you think this will change the dynamics of the game, and what are you expecting to see going forward?
So regarding the unpairing of the housemates, a lot of the viewers saw it coming, but the housemates did not see this coming. So it was a shock to most of them, finding themselves unpaired. And it's going to affect the gameplay of some of these housemates. Like checkers. We all know as viewers that Onyeka is the stronger pair between, Onyeka and Chizoba. And it's going to be sad seeing Chizoba leave, but it's a clear case of the weak being separated from the strong. People are going to battle it out for top 5. And while the show might be, boring or not that entertaining, it's going to be interesting to see who is going to emerge top 5 or emerge the winners at the end of the day, because it's predictable, but it's not so predictable because anything can happen. For a pair like Shatoria, Sean and Victoria, they had individual fan bases from the start. So there's not going to be too much, because it has been every man for themselves, even though they were in a pair. But Wani X Handy and Double K, it's interesting. But the thing is, a win for Wani is a win for Handy. A win for Kelly Ray, even though
a win for Cassia.
It should be a win for Cassia if he doesn't take the money to go cheat on her. We don't know what's gonna happen.
He already did that before.
He could do it again with 100 million naira. You think he's gonna be a single married man?
He said something and he was like, that he would rather he wins because his money is their money. But if Cassia wins, her money is her money.
It's because he doesn't want, because he knows that if she wins 100 million naira, she's going to level up way above and get out of his league. I don't know. He's trying to protect. He's trying to protect his, But
they're married.
I don't know. It's been 5 weeks plus. We really want to see this housemates bring something different to the table. Now it's like strategies have been killed. Double K had the only strategy in the house, which was they were married. But now it's every man for themselves. Will these housemates be able to deliver a show that will actually ginger everybody and be like, okay, I'm not wasting my subscription? Because when a certain subscription site debited me for 3,500,
You knew the
it
pain
pained
you
me.
felt. Yeah.
It pained me, but let's see what's gonna happen.
Okay.
So I think for the individual play, I'm interested to see how it is going to play on the outside rather than on the inside. I've given up on the Housemates kind of. I hope they just bring themselves back. But like for fan base like Double, okay, I really want to know who they are going to go with, who they are going to put their weight behind, Wani X Andy, the stronger fan bases. But I think when it comes to the play in the house, I just hope Big Brother do not allow the deadbeats to flow through the show. Because the deadbeats are, aka Ben, we have Chizo, but they are loved by the
Ben has a
housemates.
lot of haters.
Yeah, that guy.
They are loved by the housemates. They might flow through the show, and we do not want that. The show is already dead. Don't keep dead people in there.
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah, I agree with what Uthman said. I actually agree. Although I wanted to, when the housemates were unpaired, we saw that coming. But I did think it was time to bring in new people to the house. Although I wasn't personally I'm not really a fan of unpairing. You sold us a story from day one.
Yeah.
We have never seen this kind of show before where pairs come into the house to compete. We've not seen it before. You sold us a story. Unpairing them now, obviously it's a desperate act to save the show because
I
it was
don't
boring.
think so.
It is. It is a desperate act.
I think it was the plan all along.
Yes,
I think
exactly.
it was the
Because
plan all
if we
along.
could have seen it from the beginning that at some point they're definitely going to get split up. Why do you now think?
Because
that
we
it
haven't
wasn't the
seen
plan from
we
the
haven't
beginning?
had a reality show in Nigeria where pairs actually compete till
Well,
the end. What happens in Love Island, two people.
Well, this ain't Love Island.
But what they are
But it's
giving, I
giving
mean,
Love
because we don't
Island.
budget Love Island.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
That's when I did see that happen. Like the comparing, I was like, I thought Biggie was trying to bring in new people. The counter and the house was for new people to come in and everything. But I don't know. I think it's time. I want to see new people come to the house and actually change the dynamics because everyone's just too relaxed.
Yeah,
this
too
is not
comfortable.
allowed.
Yeah.
It's too relaxed. New people have to come in, change the dynamic. Probably then, we can see how far that will go. I worry now that the house they've been unpaired. I worry for. I'm not worried about Wani and Hadi. I'm not worried. Those people, they're gone. Don't worry about them. I'm worried for Aces, Suj, and Tofa. I'm worried for them. I'm not worried for Nelita. Both of them have individual.
I don't think there's a point to be
You
worried.
should be
I
worried
am
for
actually
Nelita.
worried for. I'm not really worried for Nelita.
No, I think he's not even. I'm not. He should be worried if he likes them, but it's
not like I like them, but from a
You
neutral
don't like
comment.
Nelly's Bum Bum?
No, from a neutral point of view,
It was not properly
from a
done.
neutral point of view. I'm just from what I've seen in their game, these people need each other. The ones who have been able to carve out a personality for themselves independently, I'm not worried for them. Kelly Ray, it's obvious that Cassia would be the one people will throw their way behind. Kelly Ray's going to go. He's going to go and he's going to say, okay, maybe if he has some coins or whatever, give it to Cassia to go to the final. He's going to do that. We know that's what's going to happen anyway. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that shapes up.
Okay, so for me, I think we've said it all. I agree with what she said about, we definitely saw the split up coming.
Yeah.
And I agree with what he said I was actually expecting, when I heard the doorbell ring, I was like, are new housemates coming in? I'm like, no. And then the ninjas came in with the box and I'm like, there's no way Biggie is going to put a human being in that box. So what is really going on?
But that would have been fun.
Yeah.
That would have given some pretty Mike type of shit. But yeah, I was expecting new housemates to come, but they didn't. And I think for me now, what I'm looking forward to is what the Parrots is going to say. Because obviously I feel like there are conversations that have been had that we the viewers have not had the opportunity to hear, and I'm looking forward to see the Parrots spill some tea, and also I'm really looking forward to see how a lot of the housemates are going to carry themselves individually, because like we said, a lot of people were riding off, it's a pair, this person is holding the team, this person is just being there, complacent and stuff. So I'm very excited for Victoria. And I said it from the beginning. I said, when everybody was saying this girl is so quiet, she's not, according to Kim K, she's not reality TV
apologize.
But that was how it seemed
Yeah.
the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Actually, that was how it seemed.
I said you people should give this girl some grace. It's just the first week. And people like this, Victoria is an observer. She comes into a space and she observes before she moves. And look at her now. She's flourishing. I mean,
Is she
she's the
doing
most
anything
followed house.
Yes, she
different?
is. Yeah, she
You're
is.
not-
But still,
I know, like,
let's
apart
have
from
a
the fact that she
conversation
won
about
HOH,
Victoria.
what else
Yes,
did she
Victoria
do?
was quiet. But let's be real, this is Big Brother Naija. We expect you to come with
Nobody
a certain
has
fire.
time to
Yes,
wait
but
for you
not
observing.
everybody-
Not everybody
Not
has the same
everybody,
personality.
exactly. Not everybody.
But
If
that's on
everybody is,
casting.
if everybody is coming into the house, let's look at it this way: if everybody is coming into the house with 1EX handy energy,
Bro,
It's
it be a
going to be
mad,
too
be a
much.
madhouse, bro.
But
It's
it
going to be
will
too
be,
much.
some of
but
us
it will be
want a
better than
madhouse.
what we're
See
seeing
now,
Yeah.
I agree. I
and
agree.
because most
Victoria
of
was
them,
just there. She was like a furniture, but a pretty furniture. Like,
Yeah, she
Oh,
was,
stop
but
it.
now she's really come
She's
out. Like during
coming
the
on more.
tasks, she takes responsibility. She's
good.
like
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
I think
she's
she's
See,
good
good
at
let
it.
me
Fun.
say this. Something that's very wrong about this season is that the housemates don't behave like people who are competing for 100
Exactly.
million naira.
They are too
You know,
relaxed.
they're too relaxed
That's
and
it.
they're too comfortable. And one of the reasons why the housemates feel so comfortable was because of the pair thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because I don't have to talk to you, stranger, when I have my guy in the
Yeah.
house. You know, I don't have to relate. And that really, shook up the game. And this individual thing, we'll see. We'll see.
see how
It
it
could
plays out.
work really well.
yeah, it could change the show.
Yeah, but a lot of viewers are complaining that they're kind of getting confused, at the end. And I still think it was a desperate attempt to save the show.
was.
They were planning to, but it would have probably come like maybe
Later.
later on,
Oh,
But
maybe.
people are complaining.
But I mean, this
ratings
is
are kind of down. What can they do? You will
Yeah,
not waste
even the
Big Brother's
pirates
money.
bringing the pirate was
Was a
obviously able
desperate
to
act.
get them
Yeah.
to.
Shout out to Doyin. She's back in the house again.
Okay, so let's talk about Anita and Tofa. My shit, Tonita. So Tofa and Anita gave us drama this last week, and Tofa finally lied again about his age.
Yeah.
A lot of people felt like Anita was overreacting.
Ah.
A lot of people felt like Anita was overreacting. I want to know what you guys think about everything that happened between both of them.
So I think before I start, I'm going to say it's really a letdown that the ship is Tofa's Oli's content. Like, is a letdown. Why does he keep lying? And why is Anita still
Because
there?
men lie for no reason.
Don't start. Don't even start.
If a man tells you that the sky is blue, go
Check
outside
for
and
yourself.
check.
Wow. Okay. I think everybody lied though, but
Thank you so much, my brother.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
you know what? Let's move on.
Let's talk about Tofa, the liar.
I think it's really sad that he keeps lying because I remember that their first conversation about the age thing. She was very upfront about it. Just tell me, like
yeah.
it doesn't make sense when she's like hearing. And Ben does not.
That guy is like
He
a
doesn't
woman.
keep words. So like now he still lied again, and she thinks she knows it. At the end of the day, they are still going to probably go their separate ways because if not for the show, Tofa can back Anita.
That ship is not surviving outside the house.
No, it's
Me,
not.
Even me that I'm a fan of
It's
the
not
ship, I know
surviving.
that.
I'm so happy
Ilupeju's-
yourself are aware.
Ilupeju's gate.
No, please,
Yeah.
just allow me to be delusional while the show is going on and while
I
they're
think they think they are doing something that they're still holding up to it, but
yeah.
still of a favor be back with.
I was disappointed in Tofa, like for lying about his age.
Or did he forget?
He didn't forget because Ebuka actually asked him on the Sunday live show. This time your real age. He looked at him with that side eye and he said, "Yes." And Anita was just like, "Okay, yeah, I believe him." But it's going to break her when she finds out that he lied again. Like she
For the
probably
second
might
time.
even hate him.
Let's just.
And that's why I said from day one when I came, remember, I said, I don't believe Tofa is not authentic. I don't believe he loves Anita. He's not in love with Anita. He's bored.
It's
You
what he
know,
was
he's trying to
told to
cure
do.
that, that loneliness. And he thinks that, okay, maybe she's his spec. And then he goes for her. I don't think it was ever genuine. Not on Anita's part. I mean on Tofa's part.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, the thing is, Tofa is very manipulative and he's a liar. And one thing is, it's very obvious that Tofa is inexperienced with women because if you know a woman, you know that if she likes you, regardless of the age thing, she's still going to be down for you. And this lying about the age thing, it just makes everything look so bad, because at the end of the day, Anita now looks like a fool to us viewers and maybe some of the housemates who even know what's going on. There is no reason to lie. I would have respected Tofa more if he had, stuck with the age that he said till they get out of the house and he'd be like, oh, this is why I said this. But for you to bring it up after some hours after confessing your love for her, it just shows the kind of person that you are. And people will stand Tofa and Anita. I think they're just delusional.
Like,
Or they are bored.
and they're
Anita,
manipulative
like
as
Anita
well.
cried.
yeah,
Actually, like she
And
cried.
it's
before
so
this guy.
you know how crazy that he had like an else first conversation and he still lied.
And
Like,
you still
bro,
lie about that. That's why I
she
said
cried.
Tofa is very
Like, he saw her
inexperienced
crying
with
and I don't
women.
know.
Because if you know a woman and a woman that likes you already, the way she's already falling for him,
She will obviously make
she's-
excuses.
Like she'll be
Yes.
obsessed, but then she will
Yes.
make
She'll
excuses
let
and be
go.
like, "Oh, I still like you." So
Yeah.
why are you lying? Why are you saying? Why are you lying? Why are you manipulating her
Maybe
with "I
it's
love you"?
maybe
And the
insecure.
truth is, in real life, Tofa cannot bag a woman like Anita. They're not born in Papa well to
Period.
bag someone as pretty,
I'm
well spoken, well traveled.
I don't know.
as Anita.
I don't know. I really don't. I can't say that. I don't
and
know for
richer.
sure.
That's fine.
I don't
she
know.
has more money.
I don't
I
know.
think for me, I will start with talking about the part where people said they felt Anita was overreacting. I don't think she was overreacting. And I don't think it's just, I think for me is, I gave you the opportunity to be truthful.
Why
You
did
lied.
you lie?
Like, why are you even lying in the beginning?
I know why you can
So,
relate
like,
to that.
I beg, please shift. So yeah,
I know why
I
you
gave
can
you the
relate.
opportunity to be truthful. Why are you lying? For me personally, if I know that maybe okay, someone has lied about something,
Yeah.
and I give you the opportunity to be truthful, like this is your chance to say, okay, you know what, I fucked up, I'm sorry. This is what it is. But no, you decided to lie for the second time. So I think that's what it was for her. The fact that all you had to do was be honest with me. And so why are you lying? For someone that you like, I don't think that she overreacted. Even people feel like she did. Tofa, on the other hand, I have no words for you, bro. You're breaking my heart. I'm really delusional about this ship. I have no words for you. So
But Anita,
There's
though,
that about
it's
them.
so obvious that Tofa is a child and he's very childish and he moves like a child, even in the things that he says. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. Tofa can be that kind of guy that's gonna be your bestie. Like you guys can vibe.
But
But
not
as
your
your man,
Relax.
away.
I don't like you guys talking down on me. like
as
this.
your
We
I'm
don't-
gonna
we don't-
talk down
this-
on him because he brought it upon himself.
agree, yeah,
because he
but-
went to tell her his fake age unprovoked
I-
again.
there is
Because
a-
he could
there
have
is-
kept it.
There's a saying that you have to lie to cover up a lie. So like he's
and
going
that's
to
how he
continue
keep
that
lying
webs of
till he
lies.
becomes-
But he
I have
but he
lost
fights.
respect
Uthman is
for
actually
Tofa.
right. He's actually insecure because he
He's
feels
very
like
insecure. Because he
I'm going to
feels
tell
like
her my
Anita's
age and
being
she's
just
going to
like-
like leave me. He's insecure.
And
That's
it's
why.
inexperience, no experience.
That's why he said that.
All those guys that have mouths online, but in real life, they can't toast
Do
a girl.
anything.
Okay, so let's move on to more
Pressing issues.
gossip.
Yeah.
Sean and Wani, they were having a conversation about Nelly's bum and how it's fake, it wasn't properly done, she doesn't have hips, yada yada yada. What do we think about the conversation, and what do we think about Nelly not wanting to address it? Because I think Sean wanted to have a conversation with her to clear the air, and she was not having it.
I think I said, oh my God, I said these things when last time I was here. If Sean and Wani were not together, we would probably most likely see a Nelly Sean ship.
Sean.
Yes, but Sean said that he wants to be
Surely.
chaste. And Nelly obviously does not do that. She
Sean
does.
said he wants
Yeah,
to
he
be
did.
chaste.
That's
Yeah,
his
he
kind of
said
guy.
that.
He said that's his
Yeah,
kind of guy. He
princess.
doesn't really like to. He wants to see energy first, before he reciprocates.
Yeah.
So for me, I think Wani kind of thinks that Sean is not completely into her. And I think she's just looking for ways to she thinks that, okay, Nelly is some sort of little distraction. And he's trying to tell Sean, remind him that, listen, I'm here. And what she has, I also have it. That was why
mine is
that conversation,
natural.
I think she was trying to just mark her territory and say,
But I
oh,
think
you
Sean
don't need to
started
look
the
anywhere else.
conversation.
I'm here. You don't need to worry
Yeah,
about.
ass, bro.
Good luck to her doing that.
Really?
Good luck to her now. But for me, I just think that I respect Nelly for not indulging in that mess.
Yeah.
Kudos to her. And I think the backstory is that Shuj had a conversation with Shaun about it.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah,
was
so
just
that
Shaun
makes
trying to give his babe gossip.
Yeah.
And I love Wani, but I'm so disappointed because I hate when women put each other down. She didn't need to say all of
Yeah.
that. We are not blind. You can say that is not properly done.
Ooh.
For her to now, continue saying. And the one thing is, I hate when Asmin kind of try argue with Ebuka when they're always like, I didn't say that.
Don't argue.
Like,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah,
he
it's
watched
just- oh,
you.
no.
Watched it.
So she was just trying, and she has an opinion about a lot of the female housemates. Like she was saying, Onyeka was lying to herself.
Yeah.
Which is true.
Focus on your princess. That is Sean, and let the girls do their
Sean's a
own.
princess.
Wow.
He's such a princess. So I don't really have any strong opinions. I just want to talk about Sean and Wani's relationship. And the truth is, Sean and Wani are not compatible. And that's why they kind of have all these clashes or like they're having conversations about, there is no compatibility. And that does not mean like Sean is a bad person or Wani is a bad person or they don't like each other on a fundamental level. They do, but they're simply not compatible. And their relationship would have been much more better if it was a siblingship or if it was just, a bestieship or a friendship. Because, all this romance, it kind of clouds Wani's head. That's why she also feels comfortable to say those kind of things, with Sean, because there's no, but let's be honest, as guys, though, we be talking about people. Let's be real. Let's be real. But then again, you are in Big Brother's house where every conversation can and will be used against you. And I respect Nelly for not indulging, even though I think it would have kind of helped her game if she confronted her.
But why would she be arguing about her?
No, she could have confronted her. She could have said, why did you say this?
Well, I don't see the need. If someone accuses
I feel it should have helped that game.
It's still the fact that she did not talk also helped
that game.
No, I feel like
what would they have said to like liberate it or make her feel
because that's one of the things that these housemates don't be doing. They don't be confronting
they
each
don't
other.
like we've not had the proper confrontation.
That's part of what we want to see. Don't keep it in your mind. If you're not outside the house, don't go and stay in one corner.
But let's hope it's a build up.
Let's know, because it could be a build up. At one day maybe they'll be drinking and then she just explodes.
Which I feel would even make more sense to me, because personally, if someone says, "Oh, my bum is not properly done, my bum is fake," I know that I did my body. Why will I not come and confront you and say, "Why are you going around talking about my bum that my bum is fake, which is actually fake?" Like, there was no need, like, no shade to Nelly. Don't look at me like that. No shade to Nelly. But I'm just saying that I respect her more for not even like, okay, if you guys want to talk about me behind my back, stay there, because that's where you guys belong, behind me.
And I think she was just
get a good view of my ass that's not
surprised that
done.
it was a conversation between quote unquote a couple. You had nothing to say, my bum. Like,
but why was Sean thinking about Nelly's bum?
I told you, Sean already spotted Nelly from day one. I was like, this is the person.
And they were actually vibing.
Yeah, but Nelly did not make that move. Nelly did not even.
She know who she is.
But speaking about Nelly has not done bad. She has done well.
Yeah.
2-time HOH.
It's not easy.
The social game is not bad in the house, but I feel she can do more. She can really establish herself. Like, I don't know. I feel like I want more from Nelly. I might not get
You're saying you want drama and you want confrontation.
But the thing about drama is it doesn't have to be shouting. We don't have to fight to have drama. It could be intense conversations, like people so that we really are invested in the show. But if the housemates are not giving that, and
I get what you mean,
it's
and
fine.
I apologize on Nelly's behalf for not giving you drama, but I feel like that conversation was not confrontational.
Let us open is leading to a.
But if it was a messy person, they would have confronted. And let's be real, she was upset about it.
She was, obviously.
She was.
Is that not worthy of confrontation?
But she doesn't need to, because she's upset.
But that kind of conversation does not need something. There was nothing to be
girl,
said.
what you talking about my bum? Come feel it.
I know it's improper, but like.
Okay. All right.
Man.
All right. So lastly, we'll just go around and say, what our highlights and lowlights were for the week. Very quick, brief, straight to the point.
We'll try.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. My highlights were, honestly, I had no highlights, but for the sake of it, it was when Ebuka called out Ozzy on the Oyeka thing, and the way he actually was trying to dodge it. What are the twins doing in the house, to be honest? Like, I don't think they have basically given me any.
The Ozumbas.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was an highlight for me. It was literally going round and round. Onyeka did this, Onyeka did that, and it was called up and it's stammering. For the sake of an highlight, that would be my highlight. But my low light would just be the Tonita drama. Like, I'm over it. Just get off of my screen.
Wow.
But for Anita's sake, and it seems like she's emotionally invested. But I don't know if the tears were like a lie though, because
it was true.
It's very easy to cry.
No, it was true.
400 million is easy to cry.
I don't think you comprehend what it means to be in a close space with someone. Like, you're seeing this person every day. It will pain you.
Yes.
Somehow.
For Tofa. Okay.
Okay.
I didn't have a highlight. That was like the worst week ever in Big Brother.
Yeah.
Like, even Wani and Hadi did not even impress me this week. I don't know you guys should wake up. Honestly, I always look forward to watching you guys. My low light has to be, the Tonita ship. The whole thing that happened with them. Like, Like it was not a good sight to see. By the way, we didn't talk about something that happened between Suj and Tofa, about conversations that they had, that he says that he doesn't like hearing Tofa's stuff from other people when they're literally like a team and he doesn't confide in him. And then Tofa says, "Oh, all you think about is the game. Like this is deep stuff." I think that's gaslighting, literally. I think that's gaslighting.
Tofa is very good.
From
Tofa's parts, that he's gaslighting Suj. If you feel you cannot tell Suj this kind of thing, then you people shouldn't even be brothers or partners in the first place. You're telling Sean you can't tell Suj. Why? What's is it that Sean has or Suj is not good? Like I don't buy the excuse. Like that's what he was trying to sell to us, that Suj does not, he's always gonna play a game. Like Suj thinks it's a game. He's always telling me to focus. But like it's actually like a deep stuff about this age thing. And I think if he had received Suj's counsel, he would have told Anita the truth. But he didn't get.
But has he even told the truth about his age to Nelly? Suj is 23.
Have they talked about their age? I don't think they have had that conversation. Have they?
No, I think it's not. I think it's not a big thing in their.
Okay, Suj, whatever. Let's just try and stick to giving our highlights and lowlights so we can round up.
Okay.
I mean, for me, the highlights was their Saturday night party. I have to say, shout out to Chizoba because she really killed the party. And whether we liked it or not, these housemates, they know how to party. Like in their own zone, they dance.
This DJ was rubbish.
But the pool party was boring though.
Their Saturday night party.
Last DJ was whack.
The transitions were. But I loved the Saturday night party. They had a lot of fun. Even though I was surprised that after drinking vodka, everybody was just showing up. There was no after party, There was no, let me use it. There was no after party drama. Yeah. That is why I signed up for BBN, But I liked the party. The theme was the African stuff. Even though they didn't play a lot of African music, I wanted that. But that was the highlight for me. My low light was when they lost their wager. So that's 3 losses in 5 weeks, which is very embarrassing to be honest. I don't know. They lost their wager again, and I was like, okay, good for you people. You deserve. I don't think they deserve to win that wager. Some of their, their ideas were very, I'm trying to give them grace because, they don't have access to phones, internet, everything. It's just their brains. Sometimes it's not working, but, well, that was my low lights. Very, very, very midweek.
Very mid
as well.
Okay. For me, I think my highlights would be when Ebuka asked Kelly Ray and Cassia, I thought you guys are besties. Why are you going around kissing? And Cassia said, Ebuka is just a kiss. That cracked me up so hard. I was just laughing and I was like, yes, girl, stick to the script. Let's go. And my low lights would definitely be seeing Anita cry. Yeah. That was so sad. Like, girl, I was like, my Tonita shit. My Tonita.
Anita, stand up. In real life, this guy cannot chat.
Let's even forget the reason why she was crying. I just wasn't happy to see her cry. And that was my low light.
She probably looked back at this time and be like,
I'd be very ashamed.
What was I thinking?
Please allow us live in the moment. Okay, so let's react to some tweets on X. Someone said, nah, Big Brother is actually disgusting. He claims he sees it all and yet pushes the false narrative from fans that Ozzy and Onyeka kiss on lips. This is bad for Biggie to even intimidate Ozzy to accept he kissed someone on the lips. I'm proud of Ozzy for standing grounds. What do you guys think?
I didn't see that, so I really don't. I didn't see him kiss anyone on the lips, so I really don't
think that
know.
was the clip. But I'm not
I
sure
saw it. He kissed her on the lips. Mwah. A kiss is a kiss. Big Brother never said it was a French kiss. Yeah. It was a romantic kiss.
Yeah, it was like a peck.
Kiss. It was a kiss. Did you, Ozzy? Did you or did you not kiss Onyeka as on the lips with Chizoba being a witness? He did. Period.
Okay. I didn't see that.
This person is just being emotional.
Okay, so on to the next tweet. Someone tweeted, Tofa and Suj having fans that hate each other was something I did not see coming. But they all better leave my boys alone. What do we think about Tofa and Suj having fans that quote unquote hate each other?
I think this is a result of Tofa's manipulative behavior. It's peeling outside. And I just think at the end of the day, it's up to both of them. Yeah.
Guys will always be guys. Always
true. But I don't think they really like themselves like that, though. And the house is exposing that. And it's spilling over to the fans.
You don't think they like themselves like that? Okay. I have nothing to say about this, Sha. I wish them the best. But the next tweet says, Ebuka has been exposing other housemates and you've been enjoying it. Who is double K? He should not ask questions and reveal stuff to the housemates. If you go into the house as single, why have you been kissing each other low-key? Ebuka no senduna. More of this, Ebuka. I like that.
Yeah.
What I have to say is yes. He's calling everybody else out. People are finding it entertaining. Now he has called out double K. And me, I found it funny. I mean, even Cassia found it funny.
Actually,
so
I found it
don't know why.
desperate. I don't know.
On his part?
From Ebuka's part.
Why?
Because I feel like, there was nothing to discuss again.
No,
True.
I disagree.
I feel like there was nothing, because when you were saying desperate things, I think this was a desperate move to say.
obviously,
disagree.
yeah.
Because
Yes.
they've actually
Perfect.
smushed in the past week of try and tap currents.
It was part of it.
What was he expecting them to say?
But let me say this: the housemates not noticing double K kissing around the house just goes to show how much of their heads not being in the game.
Yeah.
Because
They
they've been
even do it in
sneaking
public in the
around,
kitchen.
But
they
nobody's
have-
seeing them.
but
Nobody's even
nobody's paying them attention.
attention.
And assuming they remained, a pair, they're still a pair, but assuming they remained a proper
Nobody
pair,
would know. They will go
double
far.
K was the biggest competition out there.
Yeah.
And then housemates
it was
trying to
because they were
victimize them,
married.
would just probably give them more fans or
Yeah.
blow them up, you
Yeah.
know.
Okay, so to round up the show, we've come to the part where we rate the housemates and the week on a scale of 1 to 10 based on highlights, lowlights, whatever you want to rate it on. So quickly, just go around. I rate them this, I rate them that, starting with Ben.
2 over 10.
Ooh.
2. Solid 2.
He had that prepared at back.
2.1.
He just delivered.
2.1 is like a mistake. 2.
Okay.
Okay, because me, I have empathy. I'm going to do a 3 for the housemates.
I was actually going to do a 3. Like last week we did previous episode we did a 4. I did a 4, but now it's a 3.
So it has gone down for you.
A really
Let's
nice.
hope it goes up from here.
Please don't do any love and lights here.
Let's hope
don't
it goes
do love
up
and
from
lights
here.
here, Chris.
But as the love and lights queen,
Oh, God.
I'm gonna give them a solid 3.9. Yes,
That's fair,
for the
that's
culture,
fair.
for the culture.
That's fair.
Okay, that's all we can take on this week's episode of Pulse Hot Takes. Make sure you follow us across all our social media platforms at Pulse Nigeria 247, as we'll be dishing out round-the-clock updates from Biggie's house as a day hot. If you want to be on the show, please feel free to reach out to us across our social media DMs and we'll get you on the show. Until next time, from all of us in the studio, we're saying bye.
Bye.
Adios.